Start recording our session. So you've been meditating. You basically decided to get to camp where you left off in that hole, Malagok's lair, and you took the black staff. The liquid black staff, and you decided to meditate on it and acquire its powers. So that took a few days, and while you were there, the party wandered off. The Forgotten wandered off, and you come out of your meditative state, and you remember the bonuses on the weapon, right, Brian?
Let me see. Let me check the character sheet here. I might have them already entered. Yeah, if not, if you have them already, are we having technical difficulty? Yes, I remember this stuff. Let me see. Groth.
It's a black staff. I think it gave you a +5 to your spell checks. I think. The black staff of Malagok. The Hound of Hero.
Oh, damn! You've been gone that long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, no, he played in the last season with the other characters, but as Groth, he's been out for a while.
We have him in the back. What I have is Ulfenor Spear.
Yeah, you have Ulfenor Spear, but at the very end, when you guys killed Malagok, I gave you it was a black goo that came out of the black goo that that Malagok came out of, and you got a black spear. They gave you a +5 to cast.
Yeah, I have the Black Mage's Spear. Yeah, I have it here.
The Black Mage's Spear.
Advance? Yeah, the magic bonus is +5. Right.
Excellent. All right, so you basically been meditating on the spear and learning its powers. And you got some of the history of Malagok, of the Black Dragon, that you guys barely killed. And you realize that his essence is in the spear itself. He's not actually dead. He's in the spear. So you're kind of holding a nuke in your hands. You're not sure how he can return, but his spirit is in that spear.
And can I hear him, or can I just sense him?
You can hear whispers of like from far in the distance, like almost like he's trying to get to you and trying to talk to you.
All right, so I spent a lot of the time meditating, trying to.
Yeah. After your meditation of a couple of days is when you start to hear those whispers. You don't understand what he's saying yet, but you think that a few more days of doing this, maybe every evening, in a little while, maybe eventually you'll be able to speak to him. Look, if you want to, I don't know why you'd want to, but there might be some power involved. So,
okay. Yeah.
You look around yourself, and you find that you're no longer where you were before, and now you're basically on a cliff, overlooking a forest at the foot of the mountain, Mount Hajal, which is where your group was trying to get to. So for some reason, in the middle of your meditation, you moved, and directly above you is a face, a large. If you look on Roll20, I'll pull it out for you. A huge face coming right at you. It looks like this, something like this. Okay, it didn't drop. Come over. Okay. Roll20's Miss Baby. Hold on.
I got 3.
Oh, I got 3 of them.
I was like, he's gonna jump my hole.
Man.
Shit.
They all move together too.
So it looks like that.
Beady eyes in the dark.
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, there we go. It's getting closer and closer.
Closer and closer and closer. And then it crashes about a quarter of a mile away from you, slamming into the ground. And it's it's huge. It's been the size of a building, maybe a 3-story building. Slams into the ground, collapses in on itself, and something tells you that the Forgotten were inside of that thing. Just a hunch. You don't have to use any of your magic to know. You just know Cloak are, and you know that group of lunatics, and you know they crashed it somehow.
Right, so I was bracing for the impact. I guess I felt it. It's a quarter mile away, right?
Yeah, about a quarter mile away. You felt it.
And then I'm gonna go approach it. Okay. I approach it cockily, knowing that they're in there. So I'm gonna approach them, ready to start asking them questions.
Okay. So
about what the hell is going on.
As you approach the scene, you see that the thing collapsed and basically caved in on itself. It's nothing but rubble now. A few minutes ago, during your trek over, you did hear some laser fire and maybe the sounds of missiles being fired, and then eventually that abruptly stopped, and then you turn a corner around some trees and you see very weary, very beat up, barely alive, the Forgotten. So, guys, Groth is your original leader is here. The closest to a leader that this insane group has. Turn around, walk the corner. He looks like this. For those who have never seen him before, that's you, Kirk. He is this dude up here, the animated on the top right. The only mini that we have that's animated.
Cool.
The only token. He is a wizard. He's carrying a big black staff, and he walks in. If you want, you may describe yourself to Kirk. And Kirk, describe yourself to Brian.
Well, Matt, my name is Rohan. I'm new to the party. Greetings.
Describe Rohan.
I'm a cleric. I'm male. I'm about 30 to 40 years old. I'm fairly new to the craft. I'm still learning my skill set. I've been very fortunate that this group has been watching over me, and we've been taking care of each other, fighting off some lunatics.
Is this in role play?
It's all in role play. It's a little bit of both.
We
they look really bad,
yes.
Brian. From the last time you saw them, they were pretty bad last time you saw them. They look bad.
Yeah.
Okay? So,
Uncle,
the ultra-humanite trips on a boulder, and like basically the earth opens up underneath him and he falls in. And then it collapses behind him. So you're not going
Kolgar looks over to where the ultra-humanite fell in, and then he takes a step back, and then another. Okay, well, that monkey is another victim to Nero's glorious crusade.
Ryan, there are 2 destroyed robots around the group. They've been smashed to nothing. One of them is corroded and rusted up until it fell apart, and the other one was just basically bashed until it was destroyed. There's a new guy. Oh yeah, well, he has never met Nero, so there's a new guy in the group. Felix's new character is Nero.
He hasn't met Krill as well.
Oh, and Krill is in the group. Yes, he has met Krill.
I've met Krill. They were close since the beginning.
The funnel.
Oh, right, yeah.
We got out the funnel together.
Yeah. So Krill is in the Forgotten all of a sudden.
Yeah, so what's Brian's character's name?
Groth.
What was that? Yeah, this is Groth. Groth. So Groth is in like his like 40 to 50s. He has white hair.
Ty, send it to Tyler.
Yeah, he was a grave digger. What was that?
Sorry, I was talking to Tyler. Go ahead. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So he's a wizard. He was a grave digger before the fall of Porthos, all the whole situation got us started, and he had like an affinity for magic and necromancy before all this. He wasn't skilled in it, but he gained.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I'm speaking.
I'm talking. I'm speaking.
I really can't hear anybody except Tyler and Felix.
He can't
So you can't hear Brian?
Brian has been
Brian,
speaking
we're
quite a
breaking up
lot.
a lot. Like,
Oh, okay. Let me see something. Hold on.
Reduce the amount of drugs.
One sec.
no, nobody's talking. Now nobody's talking. Okay, you came back? All right.
Yeah, I'm just. If I'm not talking, it's because I can't hear anything, honestly. Let me change my headset. Maybe that's it.
Dante.
No, it's just nobody's talking.
Yep.
Jupiter's box. I did not know that. I did not know that striking that box with all the colors on it was going to make it do that.
Your hatred for computers killed everybody.
What's a computer?
Luckily, my magic and my great touch of Hades brought most people back. The ones that Hades particularly liked. That and whatever drugs you put.
I mean, I've
broke his and
I've attacked the helm before of a ship, and all I ever did was make it hard for people to control it. But they always came to a slow stop in the water.
We weren't in the water.
I understand that, but I just thought it would work the same. It's a ship.
He has attacked the helm of a ship before.
Not in the water.
Doesn't look like any of your ideas worked. You all look horrible.
Ah, yes. Well,
but it is.
Ignore my dislocated jaw. I'm still trying to fix that. We gracefully crashed into the side of a mountain, and if it were not for my great glorious magic sword and Tazura,
I will have to give you more spices.
Well, the afterlife was very pleasant. I recall the maidens and all the such, but I will recall that I have work to do here. I've died once before, and it wasn't too pleasant. No, I'm being very sarcastic, my lizard friend.
As much as I'd like to catch up with all of you, I think we need to figure out what's going on. You all seem to have a better idea.
Yes, we can do that potentially right away. How about some spices?
Well, let me explain the situation for you, Groth. It's not
There is
too
serious lag from you as well, Tyler.
We've met this.
I am not.
Yes, we met him, and then we went following a kid into the forest. And the more I say the story, the more crazy it sounds. We followed a kid, and we started attacking people with funny hats. I don't recall why. I think it was maybe under the pretense of slavery was bad or some such.
It seems to be a pretty durable helmet, though.
I would not wear it.
It's what we wore. We had to wear it to get in.
I would not wear it again. Ever.
I think I will. I think I will do some metal working to it and change it a bit. It might work.
You're better perhaps finding a blacksmith to just make you another helmet. You're a warrior and a blacksmith.
Yes.
Are you a tanner also by chance?
I know some.
Can you are you a good cook? I'm very, very hungry, as you can see. Anyhow, jokes aside, Groth, we've encountered a wonderfully kind group of people over here that were running a peculiar operation that we really knew nothing about. And had I not been in the disfavor of Hades and distraught because of this, perhaps I would have understood this. But being distraught and following the group, we entered a big head. We killed robots somehow. And then we killed a great a man that claimed he was a god. Well, we tried to and failed. That was when Nero destroyed the computer. And the computer was actually the terminal controlling the whole entire ship. So we had no control, so it went straight to the ground. And that is when a good chunk of my bones were turned to dust. I'm still looking for pieces of my ribcage if you can find them. Now,
it might be over there. I think that's one of the...
That makes as much sense as any of our other adventures.
Well, the other ones, we were a little more inquisitive and investigating, and we did a lot more to understand the situation. I think I might have been under some sort of elixir or... Oh, I recall now. I was under the influence of Krill's drugs. I rubbed them on my bones. That might have had an influence on my actions. Yes. I vaguely recall killing an old man claiming that he was going to curse me. I thought he was going to do it too.
I can assure you, it wasn't the spices.
Also, for some reason, my skin is... The skin that I have that's growing back, oddly enough, is scales. So that's another curious thing.
That, I will tell you, is the spices.
That's interesting to know. Initially, I thought bacon was growing upon my body and I was eating it from time to time. Now I know that's my own flesh.
No, you've been eating your own flesh, yes.
Yes,
Wait,
well...
so are you still like bones mostly, or are you? You're describing yourself growing back.
Well, right now I'm growing back in very peculiar locations around my body. I'm growing back like scales instead of skin because I have a magic sword that sucks the life force out of everything. Oh, and yes, my magic sword has made multiple attempts to kill people here. Lest we forget.
Lands on Kolagar's head and stays there.
The bee is joining.
There's a what?
Behat's bee on Kolagar's head. There.
The bee.
Guys, remember, was Beehead with us on the beast that we fought and dragons and everything? Was he a part of that group?
Yeah, he died.
Yes, Beehead was there, and then he died there.
Yeah, he died.
And then the bee decided to join the monkey, and then the monkey decided to become unreliable and disappear all the time. Since then, the bee has flown around me from time to time, and I no longer shy away.
Brian, not Arthur.
This is the original bee.
This is the original.
Well, that was it.
Indeed. But
another bee.
It's the same bee from the other dead bee hat, and I have concluded that it doesn't cause initial madness. Otherwise, I would have gone completely mad. If nothing else, perhaps it's provided me more sanity.
The child, Eirik, the elven child, is also with you guys.
Ah, child, you've returned. Have you learned anything from this adventure?
He's like, we're in a pretty unique place. I sense great power that way. And he points towards maybe like 20 miles from where you're at, in the woods. You can see that there are roads now below you, the cliff face that you guys are on. There's a road down there. If you climb down the cliff, the road goes into a more forested area. But it seems to be like kind of settled. You can see like chimney stacks far in the distance. So there are people. And you remember that there was supposed to be an inn at the very base of the mountain. So as you are getting very close to the base of the mountain, and far off in the distance, maybe about 20 miles from here, is a substantial amount of chimney smoke. Sorry.
Well,
he's like,
I cannot.
That's the center of the universe. He points at the
center. Kolagar, like a father, he rubs the kid's head. Child.
Kolagar, that is a golden dragon.
Well, it may be, but it's still.
And like that, Groth, that is exactly how we ended up in the flying head.
Well, the child is still. Kolagar leaves his hand on the kid's head. Is like, it is still but a child. Don't worry, kid. We will go investigate this inn that's the center of the universe. For if nothing else, I know that
starts heading towards like the wreckage of the head.
You're on
Krill,
top of
my dear.
The head. You don't have to head towards.
We've already searched. There's nothing there. Oh, you might find one of my ribcage bones. If you do, return it to me. Because I know I'm missing at least maybe 3. I count 3, but maybe there's more. Now,
Groth, even though he just meditated for all these days,
he's hungry.
he's looking around at the party, and he just starts kind of like
they're a mess, dude. They're all badly hurt. Everyone looks like shit. They need to rest.
Yeah, like so. Yeah. Groth, out of nowhere, you feel someone grabbing your shoulder. Oh. When you turn around, there's an old man. Ah, I see someone's here who has refined knowledge just like myself.
Brain, so you understand he created some funnel characters in the last adventure, and one of them survived.
Oh my god.
you see pretty much the depiction of Gandalf. And
he's also playing he looks pretty princess at the same time. He's got 3 characters going.
Yup. He's like, it's good to see you. A wizard, no less, and I can sense the power among you. And he's waving his hands near the staff. Oh, great magic there. I can sense it. Good.
He shakes off that arm when he touches him, and he steps back and he just looks at him like kind of.
Have you no respect for your elders? You're shy away from your elders like such. No respect.
More odd. Krill, what are you doing? What are you all doing gathering more odd characters? What? Okay.
Krill is trying to attack with his hound that he sent out.
Shuffles over to our newest cleric. He goes over to him and he puts his hand on his shoulder. Shun, you're the only one here that seems to retain a modicum of sanity and goodwill. That man over there, jumping with his head, you need to keep an eye on him. He's a wizard, so he might cast spells upon you, turn you into a frog with a funny hat. You don't want that. Careful, Ragathar, the golden, if that's what I remember your name was, Shunny boy. He then waddles away and does whatever old men do.
Smell bad and pee himself.
So yeah, Krill goes to the bridge. He tries to sense where the
Wait, what is Krill doing?
He has an Eldritch Hound.
Yeah, I remember the Eldritch Hound.
He's trying to figure out where it is.
You probably should have mentioned in the fight.
The Eldritch Hound was basically destroyed and sent back to this dimension when the entire fucking the entire temple blew up.
Wow.
So just like the rest of you, yes. All of you went down to 0 hit points. So did it. Except when it goes to 0 hit points, it's banished. Okay.
All right.
So
it's long gone.
Now, Groth, we're all really wounded, so I suggest that we.
I apologize.
Okay.
Welcome back. I think we should all go to the inn. We need rest.
It's about 20 miles away. You will not reach it before nightfall.
Well, at least we should move towards the inn for now.
Max, set camp. Let me try something. Hold on.
Okay, Nero.
Sir.
You feel the quickening coming from the direction of the inn.
Oh, the inn? We must go to the inn.
Yes, I just stated that. We need to, well, at least...
We really need to
You're all in no shape. You're in no shape to go anywhere. Give me a second.
How far?
It's gonna be at least one night and a day. The ones that are still breathing among us need to go there. I'm afraid my raptor friend, I don't want to see him die, nor the new cleric for his god, whatever that may be.
Well,
Groth,
okay.
Do you have any beard hairs?
Do I have what? No.
Beard hairs.
What? I'm sorry?
Does your character have beard hairs?
Beard hairs? Beard hairs.
Beard hairs.
No, he does not have hair on his face.
Sorry, Felix, I interrupted you.
No, I was just I'm pretty beat up too, so I think rest might be good.
Indeed. Okay, so Groth, you feel a pinch on your face from a massive, big black man. He attempts to take the beard hairs that you simply do not have. Damn it, where the hell is your beard? You don't got magic beard hairs?
Off, you beast! Get away from me! And then, as I push away from him and finish my casting, I summon 3 chickens.
You're gonna summon chickens?
Yeah, I'm gonna summon.
Oh,
We gotta eat, man.
What
We
spell
gotta
are you
eat. I have
casting?
some chicken bones.
What spell are you casting?
Animal summoning.
Excellent.
Animal summoning.
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to eat no
What
summoned
page is animal
chickens.
summoning?
Thank God I'm
And what
dead.
did you roll?
I got 13.
13. What page is animal summoning? Oh, I can
Mm,
find it. Don't worry. 29. 13. You rolled really low, huh? Even with your super staff?
I know, right? Oh wait, hold on. I didn't use the.
And the staff, man. It gives you +5 spellcasting.
It's because you're doing that freaking the simple roll, dude. You just want to do the roll with the modifiers, man.
Yeah.
And don't forget your intelligence and your level. Your intelligence and your level is what you add to your spell bonus, including and then the staff.
Okay, so it's incredibly high then. Hold on. 9.
Yes. You might just summon a freaking, I don't know, man, a gourmet elder thing chef to cook us something. You know,
Let me add your bonuses to the 13 roll. That's fine. Just tell me how much you get.
Roll 20 plus 12.
he just rolled 29.
29? Roll 1d4.
Yeah,
29.
Sorry, 1d4?
Roll 1d4.
Three.
You summon 8 chickens. So 8 chickens appear. So
The old man immediately starts smacking the chickens.
hold on.
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna
hold on.
tell you what they look like first.
Hold on. Yeah.
The animal skeleton appears first, then organs appear, then muscles knit together, then the skin grows, and the animal appears. So you see, like, very grotesquely, those chickens appear right in front of you.
God, the demons are coming for us.
No worries. No worries. You saw them being made, and now we will unmake them. I whack a chicken in the head. Just one. And then
it squawks and dies. You fucking whack them in the head.
The old man has been smacking the chickens since they started breathing. Maybe about a little bit before. He's smacking them.
So you guys immediately kill all the chickens. Well, 2 of the chickens.
all right, who's doing the fire?
Alright, then. That is quite
you will get no
interesting.
XP for this encounter. Sorry.
What? You don't get XP from killing harmless chickens?
Harmless, just born chickens.
All right. Well, to move it along a little bit, we make the fire, and we start cooking that chicken.
Okay, so where do you guys camp? Do you camp at the temple of the remains of the temple of Tos? Do you go down the cliff, camp by the road, or are you going to try and walk towards at least? What are you doing?
So there's a forest right next to us, right? Within walking distance?
Yes. You're in a forest.
Yeah.
You're in a forest.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
But there's a road below.
There's
an actual road below, and that road leads to the. It looks like it's in the direction of the inn.
I'd say let's walk along the road until we find like a small clearing or something. Not far because you guys are not going anywhere.
Kirk, we can't hear you. You're muted, man.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
I don't know. Maybe it's just a connection too. Oh, he's muted. Are you
He's
muted?
We can't hear him at all.
I think his mic itself is
Again,
muted.
Kirk.
The actual mic has
Yes, the
its
mic
own plug, so it might be that. Might be that. There we go. I heard something.
Yeah, you probably been talking this whole time. We have no idea.
Yeah, we can.
You've probably been talking this whole time, and we've been ignoring you. I just noticed you speaking, so I was like, okay, Kirk's talking.
You can see my lips moving, but nothing coming out. I was just saying that. What about we camp just off the road, like somewhere near the woods?
Okay, so
well, don't worry. So I will naturally keep watch. I can't sleep.
So you guys gonna go? You're gonna go down the cliff and go into the woods and camp off the side of the road at some point.
Yes.
You're gonna camp before nightfall. Yeah. You're gonna camp as soon as night hits. Evening. When are you camping?
I say as soon as possible. Whatever time we get there. Try to cook the chicken.
Okay. As you take a few steps into the woods, you walk a little into the woods while you guys are discussing this. Nero, the quickening gets closer and closer. You're feeling it. It's like basically right ahead of you. Maybe a few hundred yards.
Okay. I sharpen my blade real quick, and I head over that way.
So you guys notice.
Do I notice that Nero's?
Oh.
We notice that Nero's acting peculiar, more than usual.
Yeah. Someone should probably keep an eye on him.
Is there going to be another ambush, Nero? Do you sense this?
I walk into the woods and I head out.
Okay, you turn a corner, Nero, and you find a campsite. Nero, you turn a corner. Whoever's following him sees it a couple moments after Nero sees it. You see a campsite, and in the campsite is a dude. He looks injured. He's got like one of his hands bandaged. He's got some bandages on his head. He looks fucking worse for wear. He is immortal, just like you. He's got a large sword. He stops. He looks at you, and then he goes back to preparing his food. And you notice that he has horses at the camp. There are. Hold on, I'll tell you how many horses are at this camp. 6 horses. The 6 horses. The horses look nervous. They're basically, their eyes are wide and they're looking around. And that dude looks like he was just in a fight, and one hell of a fight. And he's beat up. He looks over at you, and at Nero as you walk in, and he looks freaking tired, like fuck. I'm gonna show you what he looks like.
My goodness.
Okay. Do the rest of you follow Nero?
Oh yeah, I suppose so.
Nero, where are you going?
The rest of the group catches up with Nero, and you see the same thing I just showed you guys. The campsite. The other immortal, he looks warily at Nero, like he's almost waiting for him to do something, but then he just turns his back because he's so fucking tired, and he goes back to his campsite and he keeps preparing food. And,
I see you've been in battle already.
He sits down. He's like, I have food for you, and the people coming behind you, if you wish. And he uses his one good hand to stir some stew that he's been making. There's some meat in there, some rabbit and some deer. He mixed together.
Okay, I sheathe my sword.
I heard the rest of the 6 chickens to him.
The chickens. The enchanted chickens. And the dude looks at you have a large party.
Yes, I do.
If I see the chickens that the wizard has, I can probably do something with that.
Not sure you'd want to.
I shoo them towards him and I said, they're yours if you can cook them.
And then he stops and looks at the velociraptor. And and he's like,
Don't ask. It's
No, do ask. I sell spices. Would you like some?
Do not.
They will heal you and your wound.
I'll trade with you. You put some of those spices in the food and you can eat the food with me.
old. No, wait, wait,
no.
That's not.
You would not.
Krill,
I prevent Krill from doing that like Krill.
No.
I've already had a drug trip earlier. I don't think this man
Come
needs any
on,
such.
to be better friends, why not?
No.
Krill,
What's
calm
wrong
down.
with a little
I've already
spice?
experienced the effects of your drugs. My skin is now skins. What skin I have left.
It is an improvement. You were once completely bone.
Yes, and tiny pieces of flesh. Yes, very good. So why do you have 6
It
horses,
has
stranger?
improved your health.
Calm down, listen. I'm asking the good man why he has 6 horses.
My name
Are
is
your
Dolmond.
friends dead?
And your names? Good sirs. He sits down, he's starting to eat with his one good arm. He's trying to eat the stew.
The man who sensed you over here is Nero.
He gives Nero
I am
a cold glare.
I
He gives Nero a cold glare, and he's like, and he nods at him. And then,
I'm Augustus Flavius Nero, formerly of the Roman 9th Legion.
I am Dolmond Shui. Scout.
Just call him Nero.
Scout, and a part of a party that was trying to find the inn at 5 Points. The inn at the center of the world. It is in these woods. You can see
Kid said that too.
That does not mean it is easy to find. There is a guardian. My friends and I found the guardian. My friends are dead. I fired arrows into the creature. Enough arrows to irritate it. And it did this to me. And he shows his arm is all fucked up. He's got slashes everywhere. He's all beat up.
So I mean, so there's something on the way to the inn. I don't understand.
A monster.
We were headed that way.
Creature called the Wolf-Wyrm. An enormous half wolf, half worm beast. It hunted my group and it killed them all. It did this to me. The only reason I'm alive is because I'm like this man right here. We're hard to kill. I was able to collect most of our horses and start this camp. And then I will leave these blasted woods in the morning, if possible. And he looks at Nero again, and then he looks back at the group.
Well, if you want for further information on the creature, we'll gladly slay it for you so we may all enter the inn.
Slay it. Are you the kings of Porthos? I don't see Fawn or Reddington amongst you. No, we need great
actually,
heroes
I'm
here.
very well acquainted. We were sent by them, actually. By the Queen of Porthos, the current standing. The wonderful one who brought the dead to life. I being among them.
Elijah, she sent you. And she's looking at the group.
Indeed.
You don't look like the types.
Well, perhaps I fit the bill.
I am merely a merchant. I'm merely selling spices.
In between casting horrific grand spells that instantly end lives, yes. Yes,
I'm selling spices while assuring that all goes well as it sails.
He starts preparing the chickens. Is anyone going to help him? Remember, he only has one arm, so it's...
Actually, Pretty Princess rolls to pickpocket his beard hair. Pretty Princess is going to take that a little beard hair.
Go ahead. Roll the pickpocket. He's actually got pretty good
Let's see.
So, what happens?
Let's see. Here we go.
So, what do you know of this creature?
Wait.
I rolled pretty high.
Hold
on, I'll tell you in a second. Let's see if the pickpocket works. What'd you roll, Ty?
High roll.
17 is what I got.
Okay, he catches He catches pretty princess with his one good arm. You see him move pretty damn quickly for an injured dude, and he does a little flip and tosses her away, not harming her. He's like, "Nice try."
Oh hell! I need that beard hair. You gotta surrender it to me. I need that magic beard hair for my staff. She shows the staff with beard hair. I need beard hair. Give it over here before I cast crazy magic on
you. You have big magic.
I have big magic.
So he takes a knife and cuts one little beard hair for you. Gives it to her.
Oh hell yeah! She immediately
has some weird attraction to beard. I cannot explain it.
I'm sorry. That you shouldn't indulge him. Can I offer you my my healing assistance? You seem rather injured.
I heal pretty quickly, just like you.
I can speed you on your way.
Yes, you have two clerics among you.
Friend cleric. Which god do you?
Yes.
Okay. I worship the goddess Ladavia.
What
goddess of nature?
What alignment is she? He's not asking you. I'm asking.
She is.
You're lawful.
She is. She's lawful. Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's neutral. Hold on a second.
She's neutral.
Actually, he's actually neutral. I just looked at his alignment.
So you're good, dude.
You're good.
That means you get all the bonuses for helping a fellow kin.
Go ahead, make your roll. Hit points.
Holy shiznits. You get 4 dice. Wait, actually, no. You get 5 dice.
That's going to be enough to level him.
He literally could have healed blindness or deafness with that many dice.
You see him. He looks at you like wow. And he's like, oh, and he starts tearing the bandages off. Incredible.
My thank you for sharing your camp with us.
You have done me a great favor. I can give you more than that. He turns. My friends would have wanted me to give these two great adventurers. You may have them. Maybe gestures to the horses.
We would greatly appreciate that.
Those of you that may ride. He turns to Nero. Yes. Those of you that may ride, that can ride. The Velociraptor. I'm not sure.
Yes, I don't think they would allow him anywhere near that.
There's like near the stew. He's like stir it.
The horses
with a big
do not like Krill. They're freaking out when Krill gets anywhere close. They all start fucking whinnying and moving away from him, and their eyes get rolled.
I approach each horse. Which one of them is least freaked out by me?
They're all terrified by you. There is a withered old nag in the back that's too tired to be too scared of you. So
I go to the old nag. I'm like, you. I choose you.
I look him up and I say, I try and stand in the way of the Velociraptor.
For Tyler.
I'm casting heal on it.
Call a guard. Reflex saving throw.
I'm casting heal.
Reflex saving throw.
Damn it.
Will saving throw. Will saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not my horse. My horse.
Before you know it, the nag is sliced in half and fed on by Stormbringer. So it's like Kolagard didn't even know what happened. Stormbringer just came out of his hand. It came out of his sheath into his hand and sliced her in half. She screams for like about 2 seconds before both halves fall on the floor.
What is wrong with you?
Dolmond looks at you like, why did you do that?
I guess he.
My horse.
You are cursed.
Stormbringer.
You are cursed. Eternally.
Why?
Yes, he has that sword that's trying to eat people.
And as they're yelling, why? You hear the voice of the goblin, Tyler. I don't know. Looks like something to do. That's
I start slashing at the trees, and I just start wailing wildly.
Dolmond turns to Nero and says, "Your friend is cursed."
Yes, he has some problems.
No, he is cursed.
Yes, I can tell.
As in, that sword is trying to eat people.
It is well fed now, Tyler. It won't eat again for 8 hours.
I return to the group. Hello.
There were 6 horses.
Are you better now?
Ah, yes.
There are 5 now.
Very funny.
There are 5
I'll make
now.
sure that I'm close to you when Stormbringer flies out of its sheath, my friend. If you'd prefer that. Now, lest we all forget, may I remind everyone, this is a blade given to me.
Lesson of never let your sword get near horses. Yes.
No.
Tyler,
Let me remind everyone, since you are all a little...
Kolagar, you fed. 2 XP. Also 2 hit points.
All right.
If you've been hurt.
I stay away from him and I go look for a
Stay away from me.
horse.
Now, need I remind you? I think all of you have yet to be educated. I forgot.
Horses
that
are
look
good
like
horses. Okay,
fight ready. Like a large one, like a fight ready horse or something.
Looking for a horse.
These are the horses of a party, of an adventuring party.
Okay.
So these are good horses. You're gonna have let's do
or riding horse.
Let's do a percentage here, shall we?
Either a war horse or a riding horse.
Okay, the first horse you find, Felix, you're the one looking right now. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
Tell me. First horse you find is a mule. There's a donkey.
Okay.
Okay, that's horse number 1 is a donkey. Horse number 2 is a pony.
Good.
Pony.
Okay.
Horse number 3 is a horse. Normal horse. Okay. Normal horse, average. Nothing special about it. We got 2 more. Horse number 4 is another fucking donkey.
Oh god.
And the 5th horse, these are equal percentages, is a donkey.
Okay. I'll take the average horse then.
Killed by the 6th horse killed by Kolagar was though a nag. Was a war horse. Well fed. Would have become a good horse. So.
Now we have 4 donkeys and a pony. Is that what you're saying?
1, 2, 3 donkeys, a horse, and a pony. A normal horse and a pony. And there was
there
was an old aging nag or a war horse, and it died. It got chopped in half. You guys decide who's getting
it. I must remind the group. For those of you who don't know, Hades brought me here for a reason. The god Hades I have met, and he gave me this sword. I cannot control its whim all the time.
Then you shouldn't wield it.
Ah, yes. You should not have metal arms, my friend. You cannot control whether you break someone's arm when you hold their hand. My goodness.
I pick up a flower and I go like this.
But what happens when you're enraged? Or when you're not paying attention? Oh, you've crushed your daughter's hand and she will never have that hand again.
I still don't understand what gifts were given to me, but it feels quite normal.
Yes.
No different. Now, I don't have any urge to maim and kill anything or destroy anything. So
again,
if the sword is making you do these things, then that means you don't have a strong enough will to control it, and it will eventually take over your mind.
Indeed.
And that is just a warning. Hades does not give gifts.
Oh, but he did.
I walk over to Nero. I put my hand on his shoulder and I go, "Burn!" And I go to pick up one of the horses. One of the donkeys. I look around at the pony and notice that there's not enough horses for us. So I go
call dibs on the horse.
Yeah,
I already got the horse.
Yep. I got
going to
the
walk.
Okay, so who's claiming the horse?
I went first, so.
So
Yeah,
Nero is
he did
taking
look
the
right.
horse. So is anyone contesting that?
I know how to
No.
ride.
he was definitely there first. So
All
the
right,
pony
I'll take a donkey.
versus the pony versus the donkey.
All right, so you have a horse,
What's
Felix.
the name
Add
of
it
the pony?
to your stats.
Right.
The horse's stats are in the back of the DCC book. You can grab the horse. Not a war horse. A horse.
Yes, regular horse.
Okay. Yeah, I know you.
How big is the pony compared?
What are you
I'm
talking
going to
about?
give you its hit points. Give me 1 second. I will roll them.
Okay.
The pony is
75?
large enough to ride. I think you can ride
Is
it.
it larger than the
Except the
donkey?
fucking velociraptor. Hold on. I'm going to roll out the hit points for Felix's horse. And anyone else wants to get a donkey or something. These horses are tired. They're not going to ride fast right now. Okay, so if you can take them to the inn, then perhaps we'll see. Okay,
I brush it and I pat it.
Felix, I'm going to roll it on screen. This is your hit points. This is the horse's hit points.
Okay.
None of them are Morgenstern, but they're pretty good. Let's silence his horse. For those of you who don't know. 13, Felix. On your horse. Who's taking a donkey? You may name the horse. Stats are on page 4.
I am.
Donkey's hit points are 3. 3 points on the donkey. Okay, you may name your horse, your donkey. Who's taking a pony?
Sorry, what was the answer? How big is the pony compared to the horse? I mean, to the
You
donkey?
can ride it. A wizard can definitely ride a pony.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the pony.
Pony? Okay. I'm going to give you the hit points right now in a second. Brian. The pony has 10 hit points. Brian. All right, we still have 2 donkeys left. Anyone else want them? The least you can do with the donkeys is put your supplies on them and bring them with you. You don't have to ride them. Remember that. They're pack animals. Does anyone want the other 2 donkeys?
If they don't want it, we use it to carry equipment and stuff. We just, we could hold on to it.
Okay, Tyler, you have 3 characters.
Yeah.
Put the donkey on. Put the old guy on a donkey.
The old man, he's already on the donkey. He's been on the donkey the whole time. He doesn't even realize it.
All right, the old man has 7 hit points, Tyler.
He's been sleeping on the donkey.
418.
Right.
There's one more donkey. I'm going to roll his hit points. The other one's the last donkey. The last donkey's hit points are 10.
Right to Gondor. Right.
Let's take a quick 5 minutes. Everyone go take a piss. I really need to pee.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll take a quick 5-minute break. I'm pausing the... I have to hit unpause. Okay, I lost Felix's image.
Sorry. My Bluetooth earpiece weren't connecting, so I had to, make them connect.
Tyler, you were doing something. You said
yep, casting second sight, page 267.
Who's doing this? Laura?
Me, Kolagar. Kolagar's casting second sight. Ooh, disapproval, baby.
Roll it.
Disapproval.
Roll a what?
Yes. Disapproval. Straight disapproval.
Okay, from Hades. Okay. Let's have some fun here. You will not be handling this disapproval. I will handle this one.
Oh, alrighty.
Usually you handle them.
Pop into this, see what I
Okay, so you
got
guys
today.
see Kolagar start casting, and then the howls and screams of disappointment continue. They haven't stopped. They basically get worse. So go ahead, make I'll tell you what to roll. Roll a disapproval roll.
Let's see. It's on page 123 for disapproval. I gotta see how much disapproval I have. So it's 3. It's 3d4 because I currently have 3 on my disapproval. So there we go.
What'd you roll? 5. Okay. The test of humility for a Tyler character. This should be fun. So
Yeah.
You must defer to all other characters. Hades doesn't talk to you. You basically see him for about a second, and he looks at you with disdain, like, use my gifts, holy god, and not on equine. So,
I was just gonna say he's probably not happy that you.
give me
What was the
more.
last part?
Give me more.
What was the last part he said?
Not on an equine, like not on a horse.
Not on a horse. He's like,
That's not what I was using it on.
no, but he's pointing out that he's disappointed for killing the horse too. So,
Yeah. Everybody's like, ooh.
he's like, you know what to do. Humble yourself. For this night, before your friends, before the ones you should be feeding to me. And he vanishes. You must humble yourself before.
It's really hard to hear.
Okay, you must humble yourself.
Yeah.
You must humble yourself before your friends, before your allies. You must be very humble. You must speak to them with deference for the remainder of today. So tonight, you basically got to serve all of them. So go to each one and do something humble for them, and then you'll be okay. Not he's gonna fuck you. So go ahead.
Whoa! This guy's crazy. Wondrous.
What do the rest of you do while I leave Tyler to think on how Colagar is going to serve everybody one by one?
Are we preparing to go to the city?
You guys are going to camp here overnight.
Yeah, we're gonna camp.
You're not going to make it to the
Yeah,
end.
we're gonna camp.
You can walk to the inn tonight in pitch darkness with that thing out there, but you can go right ahead. You want.
No,
only because we were selecting horses that we were gonna mount.
No, just selecting horses.
Okay.
I brush mine and then I and I pat it and I give it a carrot.
The first thing I do is I remove the dead horse's body far enough away so it doesn't disturb the rest of the camp.
Dolmond accepts that as your act of humility to him. So he nods at you. You are a good servant of the god of Tartarus. You bring him death, and you are humble. And then he goes back to eating.
Krill, while nobody is looking, sneaks to the dead horse and eats its remains.
Of course you do. So, Kirk, what are you doing the rest of the night before we go to the test of humility?
I'm gonna.
Before you guys turn in. And are you guys all turning
I'm gonna
in, or
do
you're
some
setting up watch? That's what we got to talk about after.
I'm gonna do some prayers before I go to sleep. Pray to my deity.
You're praying to your deity. Your disapproval is gone, right? I forgot what you already did what you had to do.
Yes, it is.
What are you up to, Nero?
I'm gonna take first watch.
Okay, so you're taking. Okay, so you're gonna sit there and just wait.
I walk over to Nero and I, with Stormbringer naturally sheathed. Nero, are you able to even sleep?
I can.
Then why bother yourself with staying awake? I cannot sleep. I do not have this privilege, Nero. You should sleep.
I have been entombed for a long time. I'm seeing things that I haven't seen in a long time, and I'm quite enjoying myself.
Then I won't dissuade you then.
Was that your act of humility towards Nero?
Hardly. Doesn't look like anything, so it isn't anything.
Okay. So, Krill's eating. Groth, what do you do?
Groth ate some chicken. Groth ate some chicken. He looks around at the party, sees that everybody's getting settled, and I meditate some more on the staff and try and see what powers I can get from it. See what else I can get.
Roll an intelligence check.
What was that?
Roll an intelligence check.
Let's see how it goes.
Critical failure.
I mean, at least we're getting them out of the way now.
You rolled a crit? Critical failure? Oh,
wait, that's not that.
That was a
impossible
critical failure.
You rolled
a 1.
Why is it like?
Oh, no.
Willpower saving
Keep
throw.
doing, dude, you gotta stop doing that.
Yeah,
that
I'm
big
stopping.
roll, man.
Willpower
It's so
saving
confusing
throw.
roll.
It's
You
so
feel
convenient.
the darkness. Basically, you went deep into it, and it stared back. Okay, you stared into the abyss, and it stared back. And you see Malagot's face looking at you in your mind's eye. Roll a willpower check, and I'm pointing out to you that you understand that this is a very, very crucial roll. Okay?
He just rolled a. He rolled a 19.
You must burn luck. This is the
Oh,
roll.
intelligence.
I must burn luck.
For a
What
moment
was the roll you just made?
Yeah, he's okay. For a moment there, you almost felt like you were consumed by Malagot. You hear his whispers. He whispers to you. And he says, Groth, little wizard, it seems that we are stuck together. If you wish, we can work together instead of hate and fight each other.
Well, it seems I have the upper hand here. You will work for me.
His eyes widen. He looks at you like,
you little worm.
He's like,
you snivel.
Because you have a body, but you don't understand. I can take it now.
What you don't understand is I've already bested you.
I'm still here. I'm just going off screen to eat my food.
You've already been bested. You might as well obey, and I may spare you by the fate of being thrown into a hole and forgotten.
His eyes widen. He backs away. I will wait one more night, and we'll have this conversation again. You see him. He starts to disappear back into the abyss, and you lose -1. You no longer your rolls are no longer +5 on the staff. They're now a +4. You hear his laughter off in the distance.
Nice.
Okay, so you have a instead of +5, you have +4. It dropped a little bit. Okay, that's because you rolled a 1 now.
So I
didn't like the
approach
RP.
Groth.
Talking shit to fucking Malagon. It's ballsy.
Shit talking.
None of you saw that. That was part of his meditation. None of you saw that. Okay?
Yeah, so I'm sitting there and like a single drop of sweat comes from my head while I'm sitting there.
Remember to do this every night if you want to get back that +1, okay?
Yeah.
So I approach Groth. Groth, you've been away from us for a while, but we earned some treasures while you were gone. These are of no use to me. I removed the 2 med packs I have. You, as a wizard, sorely need it. I give him both of the med packs I have.
Give him the stats for the med packs. How much they heal?
It is a 3d6 per med pack.
It's 3d8.
Oh, 3d8. 3d8, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They'll heal 3d8. They can be used once each.
Yep, and you have 2 of them.
Okay, that's a very good act of humility. Okay, so you're good with Groth.
Am I able to am I able to tell that his staff is like twisted and evil like my sword?
Roll an intelligence check.
Cool. Kolagar has a bunch of that. -2. Nope. It's perfectly fine. If nothing else, it's holy. I leave it at that.
You note that the staff is kind of cool, and it's black. It looks like your sword.
Yeah. Oh wait, if I made that connection, I might, with my simple mind, imagine that they're similar.
Yeah.
If Groth, I noticed that your staff is not at all too dissimilar to this great blade I have. You wouldn't be haunted by any sort of mental images, would you?
Not at all. It is simply a staff. Don't worry about it.
I've forgotten. You're all cursed. You're all dicks.
Well, good. I'm glad that no one else here has to deal with what I have to do. It's a comforting thought. And then I walk away.
You did your humble act towards him. You've done your humble act towards Dolmond. You have not done one towards Nero. You have not done one towards the Velociraptor, towards Krill.
With Krill, I make it.
Also,
I make
your
Krill's
other
humble
two
act.
characters also require humble acts. By the way, you don't need to RP with them, but
you need to RP with yourself 3 times.
Yeah, if you pull off a successful RP with yourself, I'm going to give you a lot of XP for this.
I go over to the old man. Old man.
Oh,
I would like to. And the old man immediately smacks Kolagar over the head. Shut up, you fool! Be gone! I want nothing to do with your bonehead. I then go over to Pretty Princess, and I give her one of my bones. She's unsatisfied with this. I don't want no bone. I want your beard hair. She immediately rips a chunk of flesh off my face and takes my beard hair. Now that's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Pretty Princess. Here's a noise. Here's a. Only Pretty Princess hears it, and it's coming from the woods nearby.
Pretty Princess shoves Kolagar away immediately. Kolagar doesn't understand what to say anymore, so he lets it happen. Oh man! Pretty Princess rolls to sneak immediately. Which is +6, I think. Let's see. And after I sneak, I'm going to look around.
11. Okay.
No, that's a 5. That's 11. Okay. So it is nighttime.
Very easy to sneak here. Does anyone give a shit that Pretty Princess is leaving camp?
Where she headed? Now I go follow.
You gonna follow her?
Yeah.
I don't care in the slightest.
You gotta roll higher than her.
Krill is currently eating the horse out of sight of the rest of the group, so.
You have to roll over an 11 to see her, Felix. For your awareness.
Okay, over an 11, stand by.
You can use your personality or your intelligence.
I got Krill's active ability easy, done. Kolagar climbs a tree, and he goes over a branch where Krill is eating the horse, and he sprinkles actual tasty spices onto the horse he's eating.
I rolled a 12.
You noted that she was sneaking away.
Okay. All right, so I start heading her way then.
Okay. Pretty Princess. After going about 30 yards away from the camp and into the pitch darkness, you notice a massive shape in front of you. Okay, and it is hunched down like a giant cat. It is Narchul. He looks bigger than the last time you saw him. There's a nice big image of him. He's like, got yourself some friends, princess.
Did I? I'm a ninja. I didn't bring anyone here. I'm a ninja. I got a magic staff.
No,
She shows her staff.
no, princess. In the camp behind you, lots and lots of friends.
Oh, yeah, I got lots of friends.
And there's
They gave me a lot of beard hairs.
And one of them is following you.
I can use my magic staff on him.
Shall I do something about him, princess?
I got a magic staff. Don't you worry. I got this. Pretty Fairy Princess runs like a bat out of hell straight towards whoever's following her with a staff in hand. Prepare
Nero.
for magic staff time.
A black dude just came out of the woods, running at you
I'm hiding.
with a magic staff.
Actually, I'm hiding, and I jump up into a tree.
You roll stealth.
Okay. Never. It didn't work.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Yes, she has to roll higher than you. Okay.
Oh wait, it's just wait, it's not the roll to sneak. I gotta let's see. So that'd be
the dex roll.
It'd be intelligence. Intelligence
minus
for her to see me, right?
No.
Intelligence or agility. So you want me to just do agility then?
Yeah.
So it's just +3 then.
Yeah.
It's just a +3. So yeah, no, I got it.
You got it. Okay. She sees you.
I'm gonna hit you with my magic
staff.
staff.
Your full armor and your big cyborg arms trying to climb a tree.
You're sneaking on me, you weirdo! Following me into the forest? Get out of here, you weirdo!
Little girl, what are you doing?
Get out of here, you weirdo! Get out of here! I need to go tinkle. Get out of here! Why are you following me?
You're speaking.
I'm not tinkling right. No, I'm using my magic beard staff to do things that you don't understand. And I'm tinkling. Get out of here! Don't make me cast magic on you.
So what do you do, Nero?
What is she talking to? Can I see what it is over there?
It's in darkness. You can't see it. You gotta go closer.
So what I do
I don't get
with
a good
my magic
feeling.
staff is I aim it at one of his pouches. And the pouch can technically be considered some sort of lock. So I make it start wailing. Magic! Beard head!
I grab her.
Your pouch starts to scream, Felix. It goes, Allah! It starts going, Auga! 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 Really, really loud. So your pouch.
Get out of here!
I pick her up. I pick her up.
You're up on a tree.
Everybody hears this. All of you know.
No, I come down and I pick her up and I carry her back to camp.
The whole group hears the Auga! Auga!
Get out of my way! I got magic staff.
I'm like,
roll to avoid with my agility.
You gotta roll to catch her.
All right.
And since it's nighttime, I can burn luck, boy. I'll burn luck.
Roll a grapple. You got the strength if you want. And she can use her dex. Roll a contested check. If you have any abilities, Tyler, you may use it.
Yes. See, so it's.
You use your strength or your agility.
4.
Okay. 22.
Okay.
Oh hell no! I'm gonna not even bother to burn roll at that. Burn luck at that point.
Pretty princess.
Okay.
Oh hell no! My magic staff.
Oh, give me that little stick.
Oh hell no!
All right.
I immediately start spamming the magic all over the forest.
I will give it back if you behave.
The entire forest is screaming. So everybody else heard it. The rest of you may jump in on the situation. You guys see Nero putting a giant black dude out of a tree and holding her up while all the trees start to scream around you.
Sit down, little girl.
The trees are screaming. They're
is
making
it-
a loud alarm noise.
I sit her
is there
down.
a
You need to stop that. Stop that right now.
Nero? Why are you talking to this big black man like he's
She's
a
a
child?
little girl. Stop that right now.
Sure.
It's okay.
Groth, you're a sense of reason. You're a reasonable man. You see that there's a massive black man there, don't you?
I do.
He's talking to this black man like it's a child.
Okay. So, what were you doing talking to that entity out there?
I ain't gonna tell you nothing. I got magic staff.
I have your
Now
magic
the whole
staff,
fair is
and I will.
sting.
I have
You
your
gotta roll
magic.
agility to rob me of my magic staff.
I
Okay,
did.
what exactly is going on?
You rolled agility to grab me, not to grab my staff.
Krill has arrived.
I got big muscles.
So is Groth. They've both spoken. They're both there.
Leave
Dolmond
me
yells
alone,
out,
you weirdo.
You shouldn't leave the safety of the fire. I don't know where that thing is.
She was speaking to some type of dark entity out there.
I was speaking to my
sincerely
magic
doubt
friend.
It was the Wolf-Wyrm. The Wolf-Wyrm is not the talkative type.
Exactly. Now leave me alone, you weirdo.
What's going on?
You got a rat crawling inside your stomach.
Did you turn off the
Let
alarm?
me go. No.
Can
Not
you stop?
until I'm released.
I released you. I sat you in a chair. You're not paying attention.
Nero, you do have a rat inside your chest.
Nero, you hear a voice inside your head. The rat speaks. Hello, hello. Your chest cavity is very comfortable. Yeah, the psychic mutant rat that I got from you.
All right. I crushed it and I threw it out.
It's inside your chest cavity. You got to reach into your chest.
I reach in. I rolled a critical.
Leanne is dead, man. That's it. We gotta
kill the rat.
And I squeeze it.
You kill the rat.
No, unavoidable. No, the rat dies.
I squeeze it really tight and I toss it in the fire.
All right, any more events
pretty
for the rest of the night,
princess.
or are you guys gonna sleep?
We're gonna sleep with this.
You need to stay at the camp, little girl.
All right, I'm gonna stay at the camp. Leave me alone, weirdo. She runs over to the old man and goes to sleep next to the old man that's currently snoring really loud. She doesn't sleep at all. She waits for everyone to go to sleep.
She's speaking to something foul out there.
The big black man. Well, I imagine.
Be more specific. There's a cursed sword. You're undead. I sell spices. By the way, would you like spice?
Yes, but the word that is out there, not in here.
Well,
would you still like spices?
No, I do not.
Well, Nero, sure? I will watch over.
I'm quite sure.
They're fine quality spices. There are many, many different types of spices.
I'm sure. I'm quite sure.
Well,
are you sure?
Should you really care
for the 1,000 years since you've been asleep? Perhaps you haven't tasted the finest of the recent spices.
I'm quite content.
Well, Nero, I will watch over the child then. Should it the child, the person that I will watch over that thing.
Okay.
Should that content you?
So you guys go to sleep finally.
Kolgar doesn't sleep. He literally just stands. He literally stands over the child like this.
Brian said something.
Yeah, are the trees still screaming?
Yes.
Rohan's
At no point she turned it off. She forgot to.
Okay, but like, what kind of screaming is this?
With all that ruckus that
it sounds like an alarm.
That they were going off with the alarm.
It sounds like an alarm. Literally like a fucking loud alarm.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay up a little and stand guard. We've probably woken up some nearby predators, so I'm gonna stand on guard just in case.
Turns he turns to the one who's closest to him. I guess it's Kirk. He's almost stayed. He didn't say he went over there. He's like, those alarms will bring that thing here. Silence those
Oh,
things.
Child, you need to stop this.
Give me a moment. I have an idea. Who goes to one of the trees that are screaming?
All the trees.
What exactly does the tree look like?
Pretty princess with her magic beard staff then goes like this. I got it. I got magic. All the alarm stops. Fear me.
Suddenly,
then she goes back to sleep.
What have you done? Those future customers. They needed spices.
That is complete silence. Like before, while the woods had the noises that you would hear in woods, now there's no noises. You don't hear a cricket. You don't hear an owl. You hear nothing. Now it's nothing.
There's a predator near. There's a predator nearby.
Well, in that case, I'll be going next to the donkeys.
So for pretty princess, I'm burning luck, so I can roll a sneak.
I draw my blade and I pull out my sword. I mean my shield.
Pretty princess rolls a 23 to get the hell out of there. Okay. Sneak and get out of there.
Okay, pretty princess. Is anyone looking for pretty princess?
Oh, I got to roll for Kolgar actually, because he's literally like standing right there. But then again, he's a skeleton.
I was right there with her.
Roll for you.
But I don't think I'll be able to see her. You know, I don't have a lot of my intelligence is not like.
Use either personality or intelligence.
It's definitely intelligence, and Kolgar has a lot of that at stake. You know, he has a lot of that. He's rolled 0.
I rolled a 19. Where are you going?
No, she's not. She rolled a 3.
She rolled a 26.
Yeah, she vanished.
I thought she rolled a 0.
No, actually, no, she rolled a 23. Sorry, 23.
She fucking.
Kolgar rolled a 0 to see her. Kolgar's like,
she's gone again.
Did she put sand in my eye? She put dirt in my face.
No,
that was the blur.
You find yourself to Narchul, pretty princess. You find Narchul again. He's in the same spot. His eyes are still on the camp. He's like, you have.
I told you I got big magic.
Very fidgety friends.
They're weird.
She's probably back speaking to that entity back there.
Yeah.
I assure you, it's probably a dark god.
Okay, we're
Can you catch her?
Princess and Narchul right now. So Narchul
all right, so I'm gonna.
The princess.
I'm gonna do something.
What are you doing, Brian? Nero.
I'm gonna cast haste.
Groth,
I'm gonna cast haste.
You guys gonna do anything to find the princess, or are you just gonna let her go?
Yeah. I'm gonna cast haste.
I know where she is.
You saw the direction she's in. You don't know where she is.
No, that entity never moved.
You never got close to the creature.
But I know where the clearing is at, where she was at.
Okay, go over there.
Let's go.
You're gonna go.
So I'll go. We're gonna go over there.
Now,
I could show you.
Listen, Groth. As much as this person might have twisted gods that they're currently worshipping that are somehow more twisted than Hades. Hades is good and responsible, but these other twisted gods, I mean, one who is insane, a massive black knight, you constantly say he's a child. Those beard hairs that he's been collecting from all of us, I assure you, they're for no good reason. I have a feeling that
be used to track you guys.
It could be used for a blood rite. I've heard of this once before in my studies.
Okay.
That certain dark gods use blood rites.
While you guys are discussing this, Narchul and pretty princess are together. Princess, you're next to the manticore. He is larger than the last time you saw him. He looks different. The spikes that he had on his tail are much more jagged. His head is bigger. It looks much less human than it did before. It looks almost reptilian in his face now. And he keeps looking at your camp.
Oh no, Kitty, you've been eating lizards. That's why you're starting to get those lizard things. I know that what happens to me when I eat lizards. I turn invisible sometimes. You gotta be careful. Have
This
you been
was
eating lizards?
So,
This was the last area I saw her.
So you're heading straight there?
Well, they wanted me to show them where, so.
Okay, so who's going with Nero?
I'm gonna go with Nero.
Yeah, I'll go ahead as well.
I'm going with Nero.
Well, our souls are probably already lost to whatever dark god he worships. But I will attempt to save us. Let's go. Best we kill the black man before he sells our souls. With the beard hairs.
Narchul is looking at them as they come towards him. Princess, he goes to you. I can kill them all if you want.
Now, why would you do that?
Because they want to see me.
Some of them are already dead.
They want to see me, Princess. Don't you see? The wizard wanted to see me too. And he shows you one of his claws. And they're large. You see venom spilling out of it. They really want to see me, Princess.
That's because they don't know how magical you are. They don't know how you've given me a magic staff with more beard hairs. Oh, take a look! I got more beard hairs on there. She points out every single beard hair she's collected since Narchul they've met last. And the last one I stole from a guy that barely even had a face.
He's very interested. He's curious. He keeps looking at the beard hairs. He's counting them. You're right. There are more beard hairs, Princess. And
yes,
his
and
entire attention goes away from the camp
scream.
and starts looking at you.
I can make the whole forest scream.
Roll,
you want to see? I can do it again.
Intelligence check something, Felix.
Oh, okay.
You can use personality for it.
Not good. 4.
Okay. You guys wandering around the woods for a little while. Narchul is like, they're not very good at this.
That's because I got all their magic right here.
Can I roll an intelligence check as well?
Well, you didn't follow her. So you'd have to roll really high. You can go ahead and do it, but you're a wizard, not so much a tracker. But I'll let you do it because the creature she's talking to is magical. So go ahead, roll an intelligence check. Add your intelligence bonuses.
What did I get here?
2 on screen and a
19.
You got a 16 plus 3.
16
so
plus 3?
19.
Nice. Yeah, I detect magic. Yeah, I sense something.
You sense 2 things. 2 things. Okay? Something behind you as you guys get deeper into the woods, and something ahead of you. And the something ahead of you is heading straight for you guys real quickly. What do you do, Groth?
Now.
No, not you.
Sorry, you said something was coming towards us?
There's 2 things. Something behind you that's stationary, and something ahead of you. Both are magical. And one of them, they're both very large. The thing that's ahead of you is heading straight for you. Really fast.
Okay, so I begin to cast.
Rohan's gonna pull out his weapon, ready himself.
But you don't know, though. He knows. He could choose to literally let us. Yeah, he knows. He could choose to let us all get caught by surprise.
I begin to cast Cloak of Cornflakes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Page number, brother.
Roll. Give me the page number, yes. Nice.
I don't know the page number. This is I think this is one of the patron ones. Let me.
Okay.
I got you, bro.
They're on the same page.
Let me take a.
They're on the same page as a wizardry page, the mage spell page. Cloak. They're the page after. Cloak of the Carnifex. We just need to find the Carnifex. Okay, what book was the Carnifex in?
I think it was in that other one that you had. Not the annual.
I have a lot of books.
I'm gonna look at the indexes. I'm having trouble here.
It's not in there.
No, I think it was one of those patron ones.
It's a patron spell. Look at the Carnifex. I know the Carnifex, but he's not in this book. So you can find him.
I'm gonna check the annual. The annual's index. Let's see what we got here. So I had the annual open
You don't
already.
have the spell recorded anywhere?
Yeah, I do.
I got
Carnifex.
I got it.
53. Put page 53 on the annual. Put annual next to 53.
Put annually and 53, yeah. Write that somewhere on your character sheet.
I'll be right back. Actually, no, never mind. I'm good.
No, we don't have much left.
Okay, so yeah, I cast this. I mean, I can. Let me add it here. I'll just add the bonus here.
All right, what order did you guys go out? I would assume Nero was first, but Groth right after him, because both of you are the ones who tried to track. Is that correct?
Spell burn. What do I?
You can burn any stat
use
that
that
you have, and yeah, any stat that you have, but you get only +1 per point that you burn. You can only burn to 3, because below 3, then you become crippled, disabled, some such, so forth.
Okay, I need the order that you guys walking in the woods.
I burn 1 point a lot on this one.
I would probably be up ahead because I was leading them to where I left.
So you and Groth would be ahead because you're the two that are tracking. So
Polgar's right
would be third, I guess.
Behind Nero.
Behind Nero, okay.
I'm at the camp.
You're at the camp. I know you're out of this.
I'm fourth.
So, I think Kirk would be last. Rohan is last.
Oh, by the way, when you burn luck, you do not regenerate that. You can only gain
rogues do
luck.
What'd you roll?
Every other
you rolled a crit.
stat, you can gain 1 point per day. I think.
Está bien.
What'd you roll? 32, but you rolled a crit.
Felipe, let's say you froze. Yeah.
When you roll like that, it makes it real fun, man. Okay.
Yeah, so
natural 20 plus 3 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1, then plus 8.
You rolled a 32, right?
Yeah, you rolled a 32.
You guys can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
32. Roll a 1d4, Brian.
Yeah, he did a crit. God bless America.
The meditation, bro. It's the meditation.
It's the drugs. You're hiding the drugs from us.
Roll a 1d4. Brain?
Yeah, I got a 2. Crimson half cloak.
Okay, so yeah, Crimson half cloak radiates ruby light around you. You already read it, I'm assuming, yourself. You roll a 1d5.
So that rolled it for me here. I got a 5.
You rolled a 5?
Yeah. That's what was there.
Okay.
You mean
so you're able to use
oh.
your cloak on 5 characters. So I assume you're going to put the cloak on the entire party, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay. The thing that's heading straight for you rolls to see if he sees you.
Wow.
You guys see a crimson cloak come out of the darkness, come up out around Groth.
Roll for somebody else.
No,
basically wraps around all of you. This crimson cloak. Okay?
Yeah, Felipe, I think you're cutting out, man.
No, he's currently looking at the book.
No, I'm not talking. I'm reading the spell.
Oh.
Okay. Something massive, huge. I'm talking gigantic. Basically, moves past you guys. Like the ground kicks up around you, and you're basically tossed away from it as it cuts through trees and it is heading towards the camp. It did not notice you guys. You see segmented ridges as this thing passes in front of you, and it keeps going for a while before it vanishes.
And Koligar, first thing he does is he pats Groth's shoulder and nods. It's good to have a wizard back in the group, Groth. You just saved us. Now let's go get the upper hand and kill that thing. The child or the massive black man may already be dead. Let's go kill it. We'll find out after.
So what do you guys do?
We should be moving forward, but I fear we're friends at the camp.
We need to find a defensible position.
It doesn't know where we are. Can we run with this invisibility, Groth? Can we?
I'm sure if it's coming straight at us, it'll probably see in the dark.
No, it passed you.
It passed us. Okay.
And he used the cloak on us to protect us and hide us.
You're all covered in a red cloak that Groth opened, like a magical cloak that basically covered all of you. The creature, whatever it was, some giant segmented monster passed right by you and headed towards the camp.
That must be the creature that.
Oh shit!
He's gonna kill your great companion, friend.
I guess staying at the camp wasn't what you thought it was going to be this time, Krill.
Okay,
let's go.
All right,
what do we know about the creature?
We can't let our friends get attacked. We'll have to go and attack it.
Are you guys going back to camp?
Can this cloak? Yes. Can this cloak move with us?
Yeah.
Yes. Can we run and sneak? Are we able to sneak attack with the cloak active?
You're basically going to get one sneak attack against anything. One of you will get a sneak attack before this thing gets to roll again. Let's see if it's easier.
I'm imagining the cloak is like the one from Spawn, the big red one that kind of just
weird red cloak covering you guys. You constantly see this cloak in front of you. You can see in front of you, but it's covering you. And the monster, the giant creature that passed next to you, too dark for you to really see what it was. All you saw was segmented ridges, huge, something like about 10, 15 feet tall, but like was impossibly long. Basically cut its way through the trees, heading towards the camp.
All right, everybody.
Let's go.
Follow me. My great cursed blade wants to kill something that isn't a nag. And it'd be good for this thing not to kill any one of us. Let's go. Allow me the first strike.
So you guys head back to camp?
I rushed that bastard.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to die from one strike, but...
All right, so you guys are rushing back to camp with Koligar running ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, Narchul and Pretty Princess are watching everything basically amused.
Oh, this is great. Hey, Narchul, kitty cat. I can make the forest scream. You want to see? What do you want me to make scream with my magic staff?
If you do that, your friends will know that I'm here, and I'll have to kill them, since they want to kill me.
Why would they want to kill you? You're a pretty kitty cat.
I don't know. I do smell magic on them. There's a wizard. A powerful...
Yeah. They got one crazy dinosaur lizard. They got one old man. I'm not sure if he's a wizard, but he looks like one. And we got one elf wizard. At least I think he's an elf. He looks like one.
And where were you and your friends going?
Ooh, we were going to that magic inn over there with it's the center of the universe, don't you know? Here, if I point my staff over the inn, I can make it scream. Wait, Kitty, what do you want me to use my magic on? Point at it, Kitty. I'll use magic.
Princess, the Wolf-Wyrm is coming straight for us. Would you like to go
I
to
can
the
point
inn?
it away.
Would you like to go to the inn?
Yeah. Yeah. I can make the clouds sing. Let's go. The pretty princess immediately, no hesitation, jumps on the cat's back. Let's go. Let's go.
Narchul opens his wings and flies towards the inn. You guys fly over the camp as you're flying away. He looks down. He sees. I think your lizard friend and your immortal friend are in danger.
Oh, I can save them with my magic. I point the screaming. I point the magic in a different direction from the camp and cause screaming in a different general direction.
Nice.
About 100 meters south. I have now saved everyone. I'm a real hero. And now I'm going to tell them that you did that because you're kitty cat. And now they're going to like you.
Okay.
You saved them, not me. I'm just a princess.
Okay, as you're flying over the camp, princess, you see a huge shape, like of something red, with again like segmented, what looks like a massive worm or a caterpillar almost, gigantic, man, like about 100 feet long, and at the head of it is a face. At the very head of it, and it's a wolf's head. It looks like some twisted nightmare combination between a caterpillar and a wolf. And the thing hears the alarms, and it turns, and it heads in that direction. Basically, completely skips the camp. Crosses the road and disappears into the woods. And then Narchul starts flying and takes you to the end. So you'll
Pretty princess
we'll go back
attempts
to Pretty Princess when the rest of the party. We'll go next week. And
tries to use it on the clouds.
Okay, so the rest of you make it back to the camp. Krill, you heard the commotion in the trees, but you don't have any idea what the fuck happened. And the horses went a little nuts. So Dolmond was running around chasing them, trying to catch them and keep them together. But none of them ran away. You're okay. You heard a lot of noise in the trees. Basically, what sounded like like a freaking freight train passing through the trees, but it didn't hit you.
And a whole lot of screaming trees.
Yeah, and a whole lot of screaming trees from across the street.
Are there any chickens? Are there any chickens still alive?
No, they've all been cooked, eaten, and fed to everybody. So you guys return to camp.
Delicious.
You find Krill completely alone. You see the devastation of the thing that's basically ripped its way through the woods, disappearing across the street.
All right. Well,
what do you guys do?
I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we'll be able to catch up to it at the speed it's going. I think you were right, Nero.
To a place where the little girl is at?
What?
Is it going to the Krill's asking the group? Is it going to the place where the little girl's at?
Oh, okay.
It seems that the big black man that some members of the party perceive as a little girl has done some sort of dark ritual that has almost killed us and summoned the caterpillar beast. Nero, you were right. I don't think we can hunt this thing down at the speed it goes. Let's stay here and make a defensible position. I'm willing to hear your further opinions on the matter.
How about the child?
See, Nero, we need to... Why... You see a child. You're not lying. This is not some joke. You do see a child.
Do I look like I
Groth, you were able to track them, so you know exactly where Pretty Princess was. You find the clearing, so and you see the tracks of something huge. They look like the tracks of a lion, but very much larger than any lion you've ever seen. And Pretty Princess's tracks also. And they disappeared. They basically, whatever it is, flew away.
Wait a second. Does Pretty Princess, like, are her tracks cursed just like she is? So,
yeah, of course.
Or is it just little girl?
They're little girl tracks. No,
they're going to be really funny.
Tracks. You're gonna be little girl
So
tracks.
so when people follow her, like even normal people, they'll tell it's still little girl tracks.
So Brain,
amazing.
you found that clearing. You can tell the rest of the party if you want. Brian,
I can do what?
were you listening a second ago? To the
Yeah,
clearing?
yeah. I found the clearing. We found the clearing where he was.
Big tracks.
So
What big lion-like tracks, but much larger than the tracks of any lion you've ever seen.
and I guess I still sense the magic like fading away now
It's
that
fading
it
away,
left.
it's flying towards the end.
It's gone.
What?
It's gone. It looks like it's gone.
Can't hear anything. I don't know about you guys.
I can hear Brain. He just said it's gone.
I can hear Brian.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gone.
I can hear everybody else but Brian.
Dang it, Brain. You cast a spell of deafness on Kirk.
Silence.
Silence is an albino lizard.
He's a character in one of our other campaigns.
Indeed.
He's a character
Very polite gentleman. Very, very polite gentleman.
Can you guys repeat what he said, please?
He said, he basically said it's gone. And then after, he didn't really say anything after that. And then he left to,
Okay.
I don't know why he hasn't come back already. But there we go.
All right, Brian. Speak.
Test Brain, speak.
Yeah. So I detect it's going to.
He's speaking now, Kirk. Can you hear him?
All I hear him saying Kirk. That's it.
Kirk, can you hear me?
Can you say something else, Brian?
Can you hear me?
He just spoke. And
Can you hear me now?
I don't know. I think I got a bad connection today.
Right click my name.
I'm very frustrated.
No, right click my name and make sure you have
half the conversation.
Right click my name and make sure he doesn't have it lowered.
Nothing. I'm getting nothing.
Kirk, do me a favor.
Right click
his name and make sure you haven't muted him by accident.
Or have his volume lowered.
Yeah. Just right click his name.
Because apparently there's a volume there. I didn't even notice that. That's crazy.
Thanks to Brian.
Yeah.
Make sure you haven't accidentally muted him.
Yeah, you guys can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Can I mute
But now,
Stormbringer?
Brian.
Now you can?
I'd like to mute Stormbringer.
So guys, I gotta cut out anyways. So if you can't hear me, now's a good time.
It's a good time. We've been playing for 2 hours.
His character's animated.
Yeah, every time
you
he
guys
speaks,
return to camp and you set up a perimeter, and we'll pick up the perimeter, whatever, set up your defense against the Wolf-Wyrm for next week. So
I should make a wonderful illustration.
XP rewards.
I'm gonna.
You guys didn't fight or kill anything, so there's no fucking XP. So I'm gonna give you 2 XP just for playing. Okay.
I would like to get XP on the grounds of getting beard hairs.
2 XP.
I would like XP on the grounds of beard hairs. Mm-hmm. Solely beard hairs.
You weren't slaughtered by a manticore, that's good. You weren't slaughtered by a Wolf-Wyrm, that's good. So we're good.
Yes.
I am rewarding the MVP this week. I said it earlier who I was rewarding it to. Who was it?
MVP?
I was giving something to somebody. I forgot who. Somebody did something earlier.
Oh, you mean giving my healing stuff to Brain? I'm a cleric anyway, so.
No, it was something else. So I'm choosing. So we have 6 players.
Kirk said cleric was offered to heal.
Well, Clerk did.
I would say Brian saving the group with his magic cloak.
It's not a vote. It's not a vote today. It's MVP time. I rolled a 2, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means one of Tyler's group's characters. He plays 3. Pretty Princess, 4 XP.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Every now and then I steal the vote from the players and I do it myself. So
I saved everyone's life with my magic beard hairs.
Next week maybe
Yahtzee.
vote again. So they pretty Princess gets 4 XP. So all right, guys.
Same time next week.
Same time next week. Not sure which day. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. All right.
Now,
Okay.
I got to
Thursday next week. Thursday next week I can't. So.
All right, so Tuesday or Wednesday. So yeah, let me turn this.
Middle of the week is better for me.